How large was this footprint that he saw?
My father's about 5'5" when he was alive, so maybe about 65 inches.
Okay, so it was as big as him.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and he said there was a succession of them kind of heading in a direction, and they were really far apart. And, it was like on the trail, if you will. So he couldn't not see it.
We estimated his size at approximately 12 to 10 feet tall. I did see his skin color. I was expecting somebody of more Arabic descent, being in Afghanistan and all. I know he was dead, but he was very pale, very white. Another thing that us and the rest of the crew did was we took our feet. He was in a fetal position, so you could take your feet and put it you could see where his feet were there, and they were wrapped up. He did not have shoes on, but it looked like he was wrapping them in some kind of a canvas type stuff. But we were sticking our feet up next to his feet, and his feet were extremely big.
And I suppose if you just see one of them, it's like, okay, maybe it's a coincidence that it's shaped like a foot. But if you see something shaped like a right foot and a left foot every 20 feet or so, that's a little bit disconcerting if your mother told you this thing about stay out of those caves.
We questioned the babysitters of, hey, where'd you get this guy? And some of the Army guys there with him relayed to us that this guy had been living up in the mountains next to a village where the villagers basically treated him like a god. I did infer that they were making sacrifices to this guy because they found bones of people.
And I don't know if he was near a cave or not, but he was definitely right there by the river. So maybe he was thinking it came in the night or something, or maybe it was just before that. The print was already there because he was camped down a little ways from it. Yeah, he was really disturbed by that.
And so the idea with your grandmother and the goats, was it like an offering? Do you think that's what was going on? Like she was offering these things?
The giant supposedly, like I said, I was not there, killed the first team that they came across. He was extremely big and fast and agile for a guy that size. They sent up another team, and when the second team went in there to get him, supposedly he had already started basically eat on the team that had been killed the first time.
The goats to the giants?
Yeah, I think there was a form of ritual sacrifice going on there.
Do you think it was to appease the giants, or do you think that it was literally some kind of witchcraft ritual?
See, I thought about that before as well. I don't know if my grandmother was pulling like a Jaime Lannister from Game of Thrones, where she's like trying to protect the whole village from the proverbial Mad King. In this case, the giant would have been like the Mad King.
After we loaded the giant, it was just a standard mission back. We took him all the way back to Al Udeid in Qatar, where he was transloaded onto another airplane. I believe it was a C-17. I was done with my mission then. I got away from it. I was done. I did ask some questions later of where it might have gone, and as the grapevine goes, it was probably taken back to the United States, and the words I heard were right pat. But again, I don't know.
But I don't know if she was using the sigil magic and the witchcraft she was doing to just appease or to protect. Maybe a little bit of both. I'm not really sure. But my father, he definitely told me that he saw other things in the home. His mother wouldn't tell him what this thing was, but she said, those footprints you saw, the thing that lives in the caves, that's from him.